Hey guys, this was in a USMC prep. I'm going to try to do a jambalaya, and we're going to do it on a way that I see a lot of people trying to cook it, especially not from Louisiana. So I'm kind of go through a simple way of doing it, and this is actually a real cheap way of feeding a lot of people. Let me grab the camera and I'll show you exactly what all we have. Okay, we've got about a pound of boneless skinless chicken breast that I've cut up and cubed. Just over a pound of link sausage. Smoked pork sausage is the best. We've got 3 cups of rice and probably equivalent to 2 onions, 2 bell peppers. This is a cheap frozen kind. It's just cheaper, and I'm trying to do it on the cheap. Also need some Leon Perrin's Worcestershire sauce, some kitchen bouquet, that's mostly for color, and some minced garlic. What I will do is set this back up. Alright, what I'm going to do is brown the meat first, and this is what I'm going to use. Using a cast iron Dutch oven. If you don't have one, this is the best thing you could ever purchase. You can do anything on it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to stop the video and go ahead and brown all the meat, and then we'll pick back up from there. Alright guys, I got the meat browned, and what I did on the chicken, I went ahead and seasoned it before I browned it with some, this is stuff we have here in Louisiana. It's called Slap Your Mama. You can use Tony Sachery's or any kind of Cajun seasoning blend. This is good stuff. It's not as high in salt as Tony's, but I got the onions and all. You're going to sweat them down to they're clear. Then you're going to add your meat to it. And on the chicken, it's about 80% done. It's not completely cooked through. The sausage is brown. And a couple things on this. There's different ways of doing this. This is my way. You think your way is better? Go with your way. I'm not trying to say this is the only way of doing it or the best way of doing it. It's just the way I do it. You can do chicken. When I usually do it, I add pork to it. Gives a good flavor. You can do rabbit, deer, whatever you want to add to it. Whatever you have. If you already have it from hunting season, use it. It's cheaper. What I have here, I got all on sale. I got the sausage for they had it on sale for $3, $2.50 a pound, and I got 2 pounds of it, so it's $3, $5 there. The chicken was $1.88 a pound, so that's $1.88. So the rice, if you buy rice in bulk, is a lot cheaper. The onions, that's a seasoning blend from Walmart. So basically, this whole thing is about $8.50, $9. So it's pretty cheap for all of this. So what we're going to do is go ahead and add the water. And what you're going to do, I'm doing 3 cups of rice. And when you're doing this much rice, you're going to double the water. So that'd be 6 cups, and then subtract a cup. So it'd be a total of 5 cups. I know when you do regular small thing of rice, 1 cup of rice and 2 cups of water. So when you get up to this much rice, you're going to deduct a little bit of water. You don't need as much water, or it'll get sticky on you. You don't need this big, huge Dutch oven. Let me show you what I got here. This is a little small Dutch oven I picked up. It's good enough for 1 or 2 people. I love it. I use it more than I did the big one. But you don't need to have a Dutch oven. You can use a regular skillet, whatever you want to use. So what we're going to do is add 5 cups of water. And we're going to season it. So we're going to go ahead and turn it up so it'll start boiling. And on the seasoning, we're going to add a little bit of Cajun seasoning to it. It's kind of all to taste. But the important thing on the saltiness, what you have to do, this water needs to be, basically it needs to taste like the ocean. Real salty. So once you put the rice in, it's going to be bland if you don't have it salty enough. I don't have near enough salt in it. So we're going to add some, whatever type of salt you want. I have some kosher salt here. You can have sea salt, regular salt. We're going to stir it up and until we get it to where it basically tastes like the ocean. Salty enough to where it's going to absorb that into that rice, and it's not going to be bland whenever it's finished. Alright. What I'm going to do is, once I get the seasoning to where I like it, we're going to bring it to a simmer just below a boil, and we're just going to let it sit here for about 30 minutes and just let it cook. What it'll do is break down the chicken, make it fall apart, and get all the seasoning together. And so I'm going to stop the camera, and whenever I get ready to add the rice to it, I'll start it back up. But pretty simple so far, so we'll see how it goes.